Getting old in the game and you don't know what to do? That was pretty homosexual. Instead the crime just come to you too. The owners, bitches, the owners. In Codename Eagle it gets fairly tough. And don't use any sheets. I'ma show what tissue stuff. I fucking pounded everyone. Welcome to the Poundage. Some bitches, Freecog here. Now today we're gonna learn all about the tank, CE's most poundage land vehicle. But before we get into using the tank, bitches, we must learn a little bit more about the tank. Like for instance, did you know the tank uses the same ammo that the bazooka and the chopper uses? I don't think you did, bitches. I really don't think you did. But now you do, bitches. Now you do. And also, bitches, the tank holds 50 rockets. Just like last time's, no changes there. Now pro tip in Codename Eagle species right now, it's never gonna go past 50. 50 is the maximum amount of rockets that you can hold at one time. Now also bitches, the tank has 400 HPs of armor damage. This means as soon as you do 400 HPs of armor damage, the tank's gonna blow up. Now also bitches, the tank moves at 90 kilometers per hour. This means not too fast, not too slow. Right in the middle, bitches, the tank moves at a pretty average speed. Alright, bitches, just to let you know, red and blue bases have 3 tanks each. It's pretty fair the amount of tanks, so we don't need to worry about that. But just to let you know, tanks are quite different, bitches. In the blue base, bitches, we have the white tanks. These are what we call the allied tanks. And over here in the red base, bitches, are the green tanks. These are what we call the Russian tanks, bitches. Alright bitches, before we start using the tank, there's one more thing that we have to learn. The allied tanks here, the white tanks, bitches, and blue base, you can actually run over the ammo by just driving over top of it, and it will collect inside your tank. Now the Russian tanks, the green tanks, this is not actually possible. You have to get out of your tank, run over the ammo by foot, and that's how you collect it. So basically bitches, the white tanks have a small advantage. Not big advantage, but small advantage, bitches. I also forgot to mention that this technique does work for the chopper as well as the planes and many other vehicles in Codename Eagles, bitches. Alright bitches, so what we're gonna do now is learn how to drive the tank and see how the tank aims. So what you want to do is you want to walk up to the tank, press the E button, don't worry about that sound, it's just the tank's engine starting up. Now I'm gonna get you familiar with the controls right now, bitches. It's kinda like the chopper. We got W to go forward, S to go back, and we got A to go to left, and D to go to the right. So all you need to do, bitches, is hold down W key, and use the D and the A key to move around. Not very difficult, is it, bitches? Now basically, bitches, there's not too much to know about driving the tank. The only thing that you need to understand is like to where to aim your shots. Like for instance, right here we have the AA gun. I'm gonna try and aim at from all the way over here. And that's how it's done. All you need to do is practice where to shoot your tank and see the shots and how they shoot, and then you can, begin to understand how it works in Codename Eagles. The next thing you want to do, after you practice your shots and see how high you're supposed to hit it, basically you want to just drive around and, like drive by these tanks right here and try and hit them while you're driving. So while you're turning too. So bitches, just get the feel of lobbing your shots. Practice, that's all you need to do. Now basically bitches, there's just one thing here that you need to make sure that you're careful. Now see how there's like the hills right here, bitches? There's a couple hills here. When you get on the hill, bitches, your aim starts to go way up. See how it moves the aim? So this makes it hard for trying to hit your enemies when you're going up the hills. So you don't want to go up and down the hills here, bitches, when you're shooting at your enemies. You want to try and not aim or shoot unless you're standing still, which I don't recommend because then you're easy to hit. Get on the flat surface, bitches, and start attacking on the flat surface. And you'll get it, bitches. It's not very difficult, really. Alright, bitches, now basically I'm just gonna tell you the advantage and disadvantages of using the tank. Now basically, the advantage here, if you're in a tank, it's very good against enemies that are walking on foot. Because if they have machine gun or grenades and you just avoid them properly, there's not going to be a problem, bitches. You have 400 HPs of armor. You're not going to do anything. Basically, a disadvantage with the tank is that 400 HPs is not always enough. We have these people driving around in planes that can drop 3 bombs in one shot. Now, as we all know, 1 bomb equals 100 HP damage. So if they do 3 bomb direct hit, you're already down 300 HPs, bitches. You only have 100 left. Now basically, bitches, you might say that's not a problem because I'm not gonna blow up. Bitches, you gotta watch out for these people. Sometimes these people, what they do is they drop 3 bombs and they get out of the plane, open their parachute, and let the plane drive right into you. This is called a plane drop, bitches. We will get more into the plane drop in the next lesson, bitches. But the point is, they can cause 1 tank full HP to explode anytime they feel like it, bitches. This is called the Gainus Bazooka Explosions. So what you want to do is have the bazooka selected, get into the tank by pressing E, shoot the tank, get out of the tank by pressing E, pull down a little bit, and shoot the bazooka. Basically what this allows you to do, bitches, is shoot 2 times almost at the same time. Because you shoot the tank first, and then immediately right after, you're shooting the bazooka after. Alright, bitches, here's another thing you can do with the tank. You can actually drive down many hills, even if they're very steep, and you won't actually explode. So let's see what happens when I drive down this hill. See, nothing really happened, bitches. We went down the hill very calmly, no problems with that. And we only took 5 HPs of damage, bitches. So anytime you're falling down a hill, don't be scared. Don't need to get out. Just calmly ride down the air and you'll be fine, bitches. You won't explode. Alright, bitches. You learned all about the tank today. I hope you put it to good practice. Next time, bitches, we're going to learn all about the plane. CE's most non-poundage air vehicle. I'll see you next time, bitches.